superstar. I'm a superstar.
Thank you very much, and a very good evening to everybody. Thank you very much for having me at ASSOCHAM, and thank you, Dud Saab, for calling me. Most of the people in the film industry look forward to leaders in the industry, in the respective industries, like Dud Saab, like Mr. Rana Kapoor, to show us the way, show us the path, because sometimes creativity does overtake the business angle of it all, so we don't understand. So I thank ASSOCHAM, I thank everyone involved with this white paper, and everyone who is here on stage, and all of you showing an interest in an industry which really does form a core, one of the core industries in India. You know, when we talk about Make in India, Made in India, we talk about the kind of stuff we do in this country somewhere, perhaps a little selfishly so, or self-absorbedly so. I do feel the Indian film industry does stand for something very specifically and beautifully made in India. It does take us across borders, it tells people about our cultures, talks to them about our music, and somewhere down the line spreads the word of what India stands for in its own, sometimes mad, sometimes cool, sometimes colorful, and sometimes perhaps a little over the top way. So thank you very much for showing this interest. We all from the film industry, on behalf of being someone on stage, a very small part, little cog in the wheel of this great film industry that has been going on for the last 100 years. I thank you on behalf of the film industry for taking time out, all you leaders, to tell us what is the way forward. I've known Dud Saab for many years, his company for many years. Like he said, I'm family, I'm part of it, and I wish I did.
Owner of the company.
I wish I owned it, like he says, yeah. I wouldn't have to work so hard. And yes, perhaps we do work for pittances, we do work small time, perhaps we do things which are not as big as these wonderful businessmen who see the world from a different eye point than we do. But we will learn from this. So thank you very much. Thank you for introducing me to the concept of dice, as Rana Kapoorji said. Dice, right? Yeah. He says this, yeah, this is cool, so I understand. This I understand. Dice I understand in my own way. I just want...
Dice needs to be elaborated.
I'll elaborate, yeah. I like girls to call me darling. D is for that. I want to be interesting to girls. C, I want to be really the coolest guy for girls. And E, I should have eyes so I can pataw any girl that I want. That's the dice I understand. And inshallah, one day this dice will make me earn the billions that you're talking about. Well, thank you very much for having me over, and thank you everyone for attending this function. And I'm only too happy to come to functions like this, because I do realize the importance of business leaders like Rana Kapoorji, Dud Saab, and many amongst you who show us the path. We all have been struggling for years to think of the film industry as an industry, be as organized, be as far-sighted, be as visionary as most of you in this room. And hopefully one day we will get out of, you know, when you are creative, there are times and spaces where you do sometimes neglect the business, and perhaps we don't have the overview that all of you world leaders of businesses from India have, but it makes us feel very important, makes us feel extremely humble that you should consider us, like you said, a very small business of about 6,500 crores, or maybe just about 7,000 crores, smaller even to television, where we all work hard, my friends here, and we try to keep the culture going in our own happy way, through the Bollywood films, through the South Indian films, through the Punjabi films, through the Odia films, through the Bihari films, through the Bengali films. And for years, this has been going on. And we hope sometime that, yes, inshallah, one day we will crack the international code in terms of business and viewership. And we can only crack it when organizations like ASSOCHAM and leaders like Mr. Rana Kapoor, Dud Saab, so many amongst you, show us the path. So please do help us, explain to us the path to take, so that if we don't get the billions, at least we understand how many zeros are there in it. So thank you very much for this great evening. I hope you guys have a good dinner, have some wonderful drinks, and you have the most entertaining people with you, Dud Saab and Rana Kapoor Saab. So you don't need me for entertainment. So I'm trying to sound as serious I can, but God bless you, and thank you for having me over. Thank you very much.
I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar.